So today we are going to do EC2 AWS EC2 instance. So we are going to deploy a real app in this GitHub. First, we need to create a new instance. We will put the name of your instance, for example, sample react instance. Then we can choose the origin. We select the one that has the pre-powered mark, and then we choose the teaching method, pre-powered LEC02. For the keypad, you can get new one or use the one with every click. For this case, I will click a new one. You can choose a main one. And for the keypad, this one is optimal. In this recording, we will use the M1. We click the keypad. We will download the keypad. This one. And then for the network setting, we just let it be as the default. With everything default. And to get to in my case, in your case, maybe I'll use a plan. Next one, and the storage. It is free up to 50 gigabytes. In not from my experience, 15 gigabytes is already very enough. As in my case, it take all the sort of take from you until like 2 gigabytes. So you take 15 gigabytes in this case. Next up, for this advanced details, nothing to know. So we let it as the default one. Then this one already great. So when we already checked and everything is as same as the one we want, we just launch instance. Now it will launch the instance for us. Okay, successfully launched. Then here we are going to see the pending one. Right here, pending one. We need to wait for a bit until the status already checked. While waiting for the instance to be done, we can create a security key to, or before that, we create the Elastic ID first. But before create Elastic ID, we still need to make this instance to be run. If you already have this one set like this, then I can create Elastic ID right now. Elastic ID basically will make your instance for the IP to be not changed. So like this IP might change in a few hours. If you use Elastic ID for this aesthetic one, that will not change when you reopen or when you log in the room into your database account. So you are going to create Elastic ID, allocate this allocate. Now you have a new Elastic ID right here. So you can associate this Elastic ID. You associate with the instance that you just created right now. You now associate to integrate them together, bind them together. Once you already associate, then you can back into your instance if you want. Right now the status is initializing, so you might need to wait a bit as well. In case you wonder if we can connect why it is initializing, I can try it now. So we just connect. So you will see this as the first option. In our case, we are going to use terminal. So we are going to use the SSH client. Now we are going to continue from the step side. But you can open the SSH client right here. Uh, Let me do it from here. So at terminal, run as administrator, and then you go to the folder where you store the front file. So downloads. Now inside here, there is the front file and zip file that you already download. Now we need to do the follow the step three already done. Then for the SSH line, it is actually as we already create the Elastic ID, we can use the Elastic ID that we already create. So now this status already we check like this. It means we already set it. Then the one mentioned there, the compute Amazon AWS disclaimer refers to our public ID for DNS. As for us that already have the Elastic ID right here, we can use the Elastic ID as our Elastic ID version constantly change. So we are going to use our Elastic ID. We copy this one until here. Then we put our ID like this. Now we are going to get a prompt like this. We proceed with yes, and now we are in the our newly created computer. So this computer is empty inside. There is nothing inside. We need to set up from scratch, like what we did when we first install Ubuntu. So to do that, uh, we are doing it like usual. So we go to the update. Then we go apt update. This one we just click OK, and then just continue OK. Now we are all set. Now we are going to need to develop node and MQN. So to do that, I recommend to use network manager so we can easily change the node version anytime or anywhere we want. To do that, we can follow the background digital option here. So we are going to copy this, paste it, then continue following all the steps. And then for the node version that we want, we can uh, figure out what we want. As for me, that usually used in this version, it's been 14.2. So I will just do like this. Now we already get our node. We check and confirm. We already get this sound. You can also do like node version and version. Now it is installed. Now after we already install our NetJS, we can download engine app. So we can use our for Nginx to run our app later. Just keep clicking the enter. Then now we already install Nginx supposedly. So after we already install the Nginx, we can try to open the IP that we already have. Usually after install Nginx, there will be what else showing that Nginx already installed. If you cannot open, we have to set the security bit of our instance. So yeah, if we receive something like this, there is something we need to modify in our security bit. So by default, we have the run feedback one, or in my case, run feedback three, because I already set the EC2. So with the one that is running on our instance currently is only run feedback three. We also need to have the RTCP to be allowed like this. In my case, I will try to recreate this one for example. The default one is the one created by AWS. We just let it be at there. TCP allowed. We create inbound and outbound roles for them. So this one, we choose all TCP, and then we set the security group. Once we already have it here, we only need to request this one. If it doesn't, if it loads a bit long, you can reopen your instance, back again into the service as usual. You select your default security group at here. You select the RTCP that you just create also at here. You save. Now, when you reload, it is already here. So on the next already installed. So this one is actually the computer. It means that the computer that we are setting up here already able to be accessed from the internet. So after Nginx, we already done set up the Nginx. So we are going to be able to download Git as well to prepare our app to be installed. git install. We also want to install PM2 later on in Netflix to keep the server to keep the server to run while we close this terminal. Then once we done install the PM2, time to claim our app. So click upon URL. Now inside here we are going to see our app. We go inside the folder, do again this one to set. Okay, now once we already install our app, we can try to run our app. Okay, so now once our app already run, we can try to enter the code and we are able to share the app password right here right now. So once our app already uh, run inside here, then we need to make sure when we close the app, when we stop the running of the app, it still runs because currently it cannot run. So to do that, we are going to use the TM2 that we installed before. In order to do that, we need to boot our app first. Now, once our app already boot, we use the PM2 to host our app. So with PM2, we can switch to uh, we can try to use that. The boot folder is where because after we enter run boot, it will be stored inside boot folder. And this is the port with the name of you can move it anywhere you want, and it's a single text object, the one that we did. So we try. So we start with that. So we will try to use surf instead. So now it means that our app already has right here. So if now we go again, it already start. Meanwhile, we didn't do anything done stuff already. So if we search this terminal, it will already done. So from here, the boot folder that I mentioned, we have the boot folder here, which is the result of the npm run boot that we ran before. Then once our app already hosted, we want to make sure to remove the port because later on our URL will be without any port, right? So to do that, we are going to go inside Nginx to do some settings. So you need to back first. You cd inside etc. Nginx sites available. Inside here, you can tell us there is the default file here. So you modify the file using nano or thing. Depends on the one or which one it is preferred. So from here, we are going to make a bit proxy. So uh, we are going to comment this one by adding it, and then we place this one. So this is going to do the proxy to make sure that the file that we to make sure that every time user enters this IP, it is going to be redirected to the 3000 bucket. So once you already done this, in memo you can control S to save. There is sign for that it is already saved. Then you can click by doing control X. So now once we already do that, we need to start our Nginx for the changes to be present. So we do systemctl restart Nginx. We might need password. So we just need to do systemctl restart Nginx. Now our Nginx already restart. So we just remove the top. Now it is already done. That's it. Yes. So now you already have the IP with your hotspot app. Now you can use this IP to perhaps bind into the software. It will be your subdomain, and yeah, you are pretty much already set for the AWS EC2. So yep, I think that is all. But then if you want to exit from this terminal, you just need to type exit. And if you want to go back again, just do the same SSH command that we did. Yep, there is a bit report here. So yeah, I think that is pretty much about uh, this AWS EC2 React deployment. So thank you for watching and see you.